Hello again. Been noticing something becoming more common on YouTube that I personally find a bit disturbing. And it is this. People doing blogs while attempting to drive a moving vehicle. It's pretty much common knowledge by now that driving, like using a cell phone, even hands-free, increases the risk. It splits your concentration, removes your focus from the most important thing about driving, and that is staying safe and remaining alive. And I'm not sure it's entirely the most responsible thing to be doing when there are so many other options. I mean, sure, people out there, they want to try something different, they might get bored or consider their viewers are getting bored by just watching a blog that has the same damn background all the time, just sitting in their house blogging away. They may be time poor and figure that if they blog while they drive to where they need to go, they're saving a bit of time. That's all fair enough, but the fact is, I think it's dangerous and downright irresponsible. So I thought I'd give it a go myself and see just how much of my focus is diverted to concentrating on actually speaking to the camera and looking at the camera, taking my eyes off the road. And as all these video bloggers you blog while they drive the car do, you see them at times and they look at the camera and the road's over here, and you just start panicking on their behalf and take their hands off the wheel while they're gesturing away. So I decided to give it a go myself and see just how much of my attention is split from keeping myself safe on the road and trying to make a blog. Now, I don't drive a car, I don't even own a car at the moment. As many of you are already aware, I drive on two wheels only. So I figured I'd go for a ride, turn on the camera and just see for myself how much more dangerous it feels. Now, before I go, I want to explain a few things. There are two different licenses in Australia. We've got one for car and one for motorcycles. In other places in the world, if you've got a license for a car, you can hop on a motorcycle, no worries. No extra training, no anything. In Australia, it's a little different, and that's a good thing. In my part of the world, you have to do two quite intensive courses to get your motorcycle license. You have to do a preliminary course, which is the learner's course, which they familiarise you with the bike and the road rules and safety procedures and all that sort of stuff. And you get your learner's license, so you're allowed to hop on the bike and drive around and build up your skill set. And then you go for your provisional license. You do another intensive course where they test your practical skills. So they put you through this course and test your practical skills and observe how you ride and things like that, and teach you things like emergency braking and proper cornering and slow speed riding and all that sort of stuff. So the average skill set of the Australian motorcycle rider is probably on average a little bit higher than some other places in the world that don't have these kind of intensive courses. So I consider myself a reasonably skilled motorcycle rider. The training I went through has stood me in good stead and has helped keep me safe. Touch wood. So with that said, let's go for a ride.
Okay, people, here we go. We're off on a bit of a ride, so I'm just going to pull out through here and, okay, there's a bit of traffic. So far. I guess I should plan something to actually blog about while I try to do this, but I'm just going to keep chatting away and try and keep my focus on the road here. I'm not sure how well the audio is coming. So as I said before, the thing is, it's a bit dangerous driving around like this. I mean, I'm talking, I'm trying to look down at the camera here and driving around. There's lots of traffic around at the moment. There's pedestrians and cars and trucks and everything. So I've got to keep my wits about me, because driving it's even more so than a car, driving a motorcycle is something you really have to concentrate about. You can't just let your mind wander when you're on a motorcycle, because, one accident and you could lose your damn life. So this is probably one of the most stupid things I've ever done in the name of blogging on YouTube. My concentration is definitely split. I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing on the road here and keep myself safe and being aware of traffic and everything. Also at the same time trying to concentrate on what I'm actually saying and speaking to you and making it all make sense. And it's quite effectively splitting my concentration. Very, very hard to focus, and I don't feel safe at all. So I'm driving around here and I'm looking at the camera and I'm looking at the road, and it's just ridiculous. This is flat out stupid and dangerous. So I'm looking at the camera here, trying to form a decent dialogue, and I'm trying to look at the road and be aware of my situation at the same time. It is absolutely mental. It's stupid. I can't believe people would choose to do this. It's probably the most stupid thing you could ever do. And try and do right on your bike. I mean, if you've got someone in the car with you at the same time, then it's a different story. But when you're having a one-way conversation with a camera, your focus is completely different from just trying to have a chat with someone who's sitting in the car next to you, or even talking on a mobile phone. Because you've got no opportunity to sit back and relax and absorb the other end of the conversation and concentrate on that. You're all the time thinking about what you've got to say next. And it is a very, very different experience from trying to have a conversation. And it is flat out dangerous. People do not do this. I'm not confident at all. I don't feel safe. I don't feel secure. I'm having trouble. It's dangerous. It's flat out stupid. So all your YouTubers out there blogging when you're driving, if you gotta do it, do it. My advice would be to don't do it. If you do it, don't look at the bloody camera all the time. And don't take your hands off the damn wheel. It's flat out dangerous. Don't do it.